The police, let the police know what happened.
Game face on.
I went outside.
I don't need like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know I'll stay on me.
And good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, it's your girl Ali, and thank you so much for joining me here again. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you are returning, thank you so much for being patient and supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'm back, and I'm gonna keep it consistent this time. Like, I swear. I'm here today to give you guys a story time. So this video is very different. It's not gonna be like a vlog, but it's like a little story time. So I hope my absence was worth it, but I really did not abandon you guys or anything. But welcome back, and let's get into the story. Okay, so story time. Let's begin with a month ago. Let me not even start with a month ago. So basically, the last video I posted was December, but I'm not gonna lie, December I was struggling with like my work. There was a lot of like job related stress I was going through, and I was trying to find a balance with that. And then after I did kind of find a balance, I'm like, okay, I think I could get into the groove of this. Then around March, they end up breaking into my car and they cleaned the entire thing out. Like, cleaned the entire car out. They took my license, registration, insurance, took everything. I also had my phone that I used to go on live on. So if you guys usually see me on live on like Sundays and Mondays, I don't go live anymore because they stole the phone that I used to go live on. And could you guys believe there is absolutely no solution, literally no solution to this issue or this matter at all. Okay, let's go back to day one, March, and I'm gonna include like clips and like pictures in here too so it can make some sense. But we're gonna go back to March 19th. I think this was March 19th, March 18th. It's one of those 2 days, but I think it was like a Wednesday, Tuesday. Honestly, it was a day. It was the middle of the week, just starting the week. I think it was Tuesday. It doesn't matter, but it was in March. Yeah, I think the night before I ended up parking. Because I guess I parked on the sidewalk, but then my dad was like, "Oh, I wasn't parked properly, so I need to go and move my car." And yeah, next day now I'm heading out for work. I am not really thinking anything is happening. Started my car, my usual routine. Start my car. I was actually about to go live, like looking for my phone to go live because I usually go on live sometimes in the morning before I head to work. I couldn't find like my phone and like, the stuff that I usually have. So I'm like, wow, I guess I forgot it in my car. So I'm just gonna go outside and look because I usually have these things with me. Like, I never leave them in my car. You guys, I went outside. I went outside, I opened the car door. Car empty, like everything gone. Like, when I tell you, my knees literally buckled. I started crying. I don't even know it's because if because they stole the stuff. I think it's more so like a sense of like, it just feels like I just feel violated. Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody just come into your space and just take what they want and leave. Like, it's just very ridiculous. I end up calling the police like right away because I'm like, reporting. Also, the phone I had, I guess because I forgot the phone in there, I never do that. But by the time I checked the phone, I noticed that the phone was up the road from me. So it was honestly still in my neighborhood. And I shut the phone down. I put it on lost mode, called the police, let the police know what happened, which they basically laughed in my face, pretty much played in my face. And I'm just going to say it like that, straight up, laughed in my face, played in my face. I'm going to let you know right now, if you're living in Canada and your property is stolen, it doesn't matter what the property is, whether if they breaking into your house, car, whatever, you have no rights to your belongings at all. Okay, the thieves have all rights to your property. The thieves have all rights to your home and your belongings. I'm just letting you know that you're not gonna get any sense of help, no urgency, nothing. I called the police. I was on hold for 30 minutes. I was literally on my way to work. My manager at the time ended up coming and she gave me a ride to work because I was like, I don't have my license and I was looking at gas. I had to shut all my cars down. They cleaned my wallet out and I couldn't get gas. I couldn't get the gas. So my manager came and got me for the day. And then I was checking the phone the whole day and the phone never moved. So it's been at that one house in the neighborhood the entire day. I came home, letting my dad know about it. I told him what happened and he's like, let's go, we can go check it out, type situation. Went up there, scoped the area out just to make sure that like the phone is actually in the appropriate location, like, it's at the right house, type of thing. And that's literally what we did. Went there, knocked the door. Initially, they didn't want to like answer, because if you're a thief, you're not going to answer. Why would you answer if you're a thief? So they didn't want to answer. Then my dad put some more bass in it, like boom, 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 open the door. And then they opened the door and I'm like, hey, like my phone is being tracked here. Like my car was broken into last night and my phone has been here the whole day. Like, what's going on? You guys, first of all, when they open the door, it's literally two crackheads, like two functioning like I want to like functioning crackheads, like functioning enough to have a house, okay, but they are crackheads. And automatically I was like, oh my, like I already knew this was like honestly a lost cause. Then she's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, there's no phone here, I'm like, but there is a phone though. Like my phone has been here the whole day and I can guarantee you right now, if you plug that phone in, it's gonna explode. Like the phone is gonna blow up from all that sound it's gonna make because you're a thief. And she's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. You're like the sixth person to come here and say that you're apparently Apple. I'm the sixth person to come to their house and accuse them of theft. And Apple, like people's Apple devices and Apple AirTags keep tracking back to their house. That means you have stolen 6 things. You have stolen 6 devices with trackers on it for it to come back to your house. Right or wrong? Right. Quite literally, right. You would think, common sense, you would think that. No. She then now, because I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm telling her, I'm like, you guys are lying. Like my phone is literally upstairs. Like it's literally telling me that the phone is upstairs. Like go and get my phone. Like you guys can't even use the phone. Anyways, again, I'm like, I don't have any use for the stuff that you guys stole. Like whatever, take everything else that you want. But like, I need the phone back. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And like slammed the door in my face. You guys, when I tell you, I was fumed. If I could melt and become one with the sidewalk, I mean, one with the pavement, the staircase, I would have, honestly. Locked the door in my face. I was like, oh my God, I'm like so upset. Turned around, there was like actually a squad car like behind us by like a little area, like the neighborhood that they lived in was like a little bar. So I rushed over to the squad car and like explained the situation to let them know. That's what I'm telling you, like the police. And it's like I was never the one to like, talk down on the police or belittle the police, but I don't know what's going on. The police service here, no, or whatever system is going on here, the police, they don't do much, they don't participate in much, because the police officer pretty much again is gonna play in my face. Like I explained the situation to him, literally, like even though in the morning they said that somebody was gonna contact me and like come by the house, nobody did. Even up until now, I have not gotten a call, I haven't gotten an update, I haven't gotten absolutely nothing from this matter. Like that's how, like, this is how ridiculous this is to me. Anyways, explain the situation to him. He's there trying to like talking, like he's basically telling me that I'm lying and that the Apple Maps is not correct, which he basically did tell me that. He said I was lying. Apple Maps is not correct. It is not correct up until an 80-kilometer radius, as if Apple doesn't tell you when you're dying, as if Apple doesn't tell you when you've gotten into a car crash, if Apple doesn't tell you quite literally everything that you're doing right now. Okay, he's telling me that's not how it works. And I'm like, sir, I've lost that phone before to know how accurate this is, or, you know, how accurate it is to find it. Like, this is ridiculous. This went on for literally a whole hour. He even got me, the police end up getting me to sign into his phone, like onto my iCloud, to see if they can check the phone, which they literally did track the phone to the house. And then he's gonna tell me that, oh, he cannot go into the house without a warrant. Yeah, can't go in the house without a warrant. I'm like, okay, well, literally, thank you for absolutely nothing. I'm literally telling the guy, he said, because we're not sure, we can't go in there, we're not sure. I'm like, this is not even like an apartment. Mind you, this is like a single house. I'm like, it's in this house. Like, sir, like, do I look like I want to waste time out here? Like, be so serious. And he's like, no, like, it's just 80 kilometers. It's not accurate. I'm like, okay, like, literally just, please. Not even, so then at this point now, my dad, I swear my dad started to like doubt me as well. Like, he's like, maybe it's not accurate. I'm like, Father, this is very accurate. Like, please. Now me and my dad now, again, we went back to the area and I'm trying to show him what's going on, like show him the map thing. And he's like, yeah, like that's actually pretty accurate. Like, it's not a lie. I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Literally, like, not even 20 minutes. So we end up leaving because the police is not helping us. Literally, the police literally laughed in my face. Like, the man literally laughed in my face and told me, like, I'm not making this up. He literally laughed in my face and told me he's not going in there. I need to get a warrant. And he not gonna get the warrant. Okay. Not even like 15, 20 minutes before I get home, I'm not, I'm telling my friend called me. So I was letting her know like what happened, like updating her, whatever. While I'm doing this, I'm still checking the phone, like the whereabouts of the phone, to see if like the phone came back online or if anything. Literally, you guys, could you believe the literal house that I had the police at literally 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the original house? I'm telling him that the thieves are there and they have my phone. The phone is literally exiting the house, walking out of the neighborhood, taking its time around the street, literally up the road. I rush outside, and at one point now, I'm refreshing, find and it said the phone was at home like 2 times. So I thought maybe, they ditched the phone because I reported it to the police and reported the situation to police, and it's really too much for them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. By the time I jumped outside, you guys, that's literally the thieves. That's the phone I see with the 2 guys on the bicycle, literally heading down the street with my phone. And the phone is literally traveling. This is at like 11 p.m. Okay, and I'm going to insert that little picture thing too at 11 for the map. Now, I rush in now. I call my dad. And I'm like, they're literally outside. Like, I just saw them. Like, the phone just passed. By the time now we hop in the car, boom, get to the closest location, which is like the bus center over here, the transit center. I rush over to the transit center. The phone said it's moving, like it's on the train tracks. I'm telling you guys, like, these people, I don't understand what is going on in Canada right now, or whatever is going on right now. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what this system is. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to, like, this is literally crazy. Like, these people, when they know that they're stealing, they don't stay in one location. Like this, like their bike wheels don't even stay put on the street. Like, they're just like in and out of traffic, like on the bus, on the train, on, like, just trying to get rid of the phone because they know they cannot use the phone. And it's like, why would you not just bring the phone back if you know you can't use it? I literally just came back and asked you for it. Give it back to me. Nothing. And then the police is going to let me know, oh, don't be worried. It's just like, these people are just stealing to make ends meet. Is that my problem? is sorry, is that my problem? Is that my worries? Like literally. Do you not think I had to make ends meet to find my phone? And then I have to make ends meet to replace these paperwork? The phone is on the train tracks. Now we're like, okay, the last place where these people would go is downtown because that's really where all the crackheads go and hang out, and it's downtown. So my dad booked it downtown. We got downtown. That's them literally getting off the train with the phone. Obviously, like they saw us in the area, like driving around, so they end up just disappearing. And it was 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And honestly, I wasn't gonna do that at 12, 1 a.m. in the morning. So, and then my dad had to go to work. So we end up calling the search off for the night. So for the next day or two, the phone, for one day, the phone didn't have any movement. It was still just downtown in the area. Then the next day it was on movement. So now it's just, again, they're trying to ditch the phone. They're trying to get rid of it again because they can't get into it. They can't use it. So the phone is just hitting all the spots, all the area during the whole week. Like this happened on Tuesday and this is going on throughout the whole week. So I think it was Saturday. I was like, you know what? Let's go and hunt the phone because the phone is moving. Let's go back to the last place that it said it was. Went down there now. Realized again, the phone starts moving. It looked like it was going back to the direction, like it was like my direction that they stole it from. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to come back home to this bus station here because that's like the last stop they should get off of. I was wrong. I'm telling you, these people, like these criminals, these thieves, by the time I checked the map again, you guys, they reroute to somewhere else. They went to the other side of the city. Okay. So then I gave them about like 2 hours. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste no gas doing this. So I gave them about like 2 hours, 1.5, 2 hours to see, if the phone is going to settle down because it just kept like pinging, 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 pinging in different spots. About an hour and a half, they calmed down. I saw that they were heading back downtown. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's head back downtown. Head back downtown now. I think we were chasing them around for 1 hour, literally downtown. Like at one point we were even like behind them on the bus that they were on, and then they got off. Every single spot that the phone was like, it's here, and we got there, they weren't there. But you could see that their friends, like their crackhead friends, were there. Like obviously you were trying to get rid of the phone there. Like, be so serious. So finally now the phone said it was at Dollarama for about like a 5 minute, like for a very long, about like 10 minutes, it said it was at Dollarama. So I rushed over to Dollarama, like in that area downtown. It said it was at a Dollarama downtown. So we rush over to an area in Dollarama downtown, and it's literally saying that the phone is still there. I'm checking out the spot. We're walking out the spot. We're looking out the area. We're not seeing any phones. But we saw like one of the crackheads there. She had a phone, and I was trying to pretend like I was trying to buy a phone from her. I'm like, hey, like, you have any phones? You're trying to sell me? Whatever. Because trying to see if she had my phone because it kept saying that it was still there. And she's like, no, I don't have any phone. I don't have any iPhones, whatever. Refreshed the map again, and it said that the phone was like in the walkway, but we're still in the area of the phone. So like the phone, we're still beside it, but it's like the person was about to move off. So we're like, okay, maybe it can't be this lady because we're right beside her and the phone is literally traveling. So this is insane. So now when we like literally look again on the phone, it's still in the parking lot, but it's at the edge of the parking lot. So we hop in the car, literally just booked it off. When I like peeped around the corner, because I'm like, this is weird, like this is crazy, like something has to, like, we need to see somebody because the phone is literally moving. Like somebody has to be around here with the phone. Like this is crazy. Now I'm like looking, like carefully looking. That's like 2 bicycle I see like in and out, like just cutting corners. Like I'm telling you, they're not taking no breaks. They're just cutting corners, just cutting the corners. Child. That's when I look on the map again. That's the phone I see with the 2 guys that's cutting the corners. And I'm like, oh my God, eyes on the target. We've got eyes on the target, you guys. This is something I'm definitely not going to become a police officer. And I can't believe it. Because I don't want to be involved in this little debacle. Okay. We end up backing them into like a little parking lot area. And then again, the phone was there. So we're telling him, we're like, hey, we're asking him, we're like, hey, do you have a phone? Like, did you guys steal a phone? Like, you know, we're not mad at you guys. We just want the phone back, take everything else. He's like, no, it was actually two of them. But the one that had the phone, because he knew he had the phone, he dipped and left his friend. Because his friend really didn't know anything about the phone. His friend is like, I don't know anything about the phone. Like, I don't have no phone. Maybe he has it. I'm like, don't play. We need the phone. And he's like, yeah, we don't have the phone. I'm like, but your friend do. Because then I checked the map. The friend is gone. The phone is gone with the friend. Okay, the phone is with the friend. So now we're trying to tell this guy, we're like, yo, you need to tell your friend to bring the phone back, you know, meet us here and here. But the problem is I hired a team. Okay. My team, they did not tell him, they did tell him, hey, bring the phone back, but they didn't tell him what time. So you guys, like, we're like, hey, meet us here with the phone. Mind you, I left immediately from work. I left my car at work and everything and head right down. So by the time I got picked up with the squad and went down. So by the time we did that, we're like, okay, by the time I go and put my car back, because I don't want him to get into it again. I mean, there's really nothing into it, but I'm like, I don't want him to take the car this time. So let me go put the car home. And by the time we put the car home, then we can go to the meeting spot. You guys, not even at the meeting spot, not even home yet. The thieves are literally heading to the meeting spot.
Guys, I'm getting ready right now, but basically this is like boots on the ground. Backstory, I'll explain later, I'll give you guys a story time, but this is literally, we're in the middle of what's going on. So my car got broken into like 2 days ago. The police refused to do anything. Police reports was filed. However, caught up to the thieves today. We set up a time on where we should meet to retrieve my shit. Now I check my phone, it's where it is at in the meeting spot, so I'm gonna go there. I haven't been on here because of this phone, okay? I don't play with this phone. So, update is when I find this phone, okay? And then I'm gonna give you guys a story time. And because I was so stressed, I wasn't even recording this whole shit, but like, you guys, I swear, this is so worth it. Okay, game face on.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Okay, so this is the location of the phone right now. They've been playing around for 3 days in this area. And let's see if we could catch them over here.
So we didn't have enough time. So the gang is already split apart. And we didn't even have time to call. Like by the time I got my car to like call the whole band back together, it was like, yo, the phone is going to the meetup location where we said it was going to be at. By the time we get into the car and going to the meetup location, they didn't wait too long. Because you know, it's crackheads. Like they have a schedule. They're not in the mood. Like they have things to sell. They have drugs to do. They have things to do. So basically, by the time I think we were about like 10 minutes out, we noticed the phone was actually going back downtown in the original spot that we found it. And I was like, oh my God, we're literally back to square one. Which we literally got back to square one. We went back downtown. They were literally just hanging out in the transit center. I had some little clips of that, but you guys, they were down there like doing so much, like, you know, drugs and stuff. Like I was honestly out of it the whole night. Like I feel like I was partaking in the drugs too. Like I was literally high as a kite. As a kite, like maybe 30 minutes into the search, like I couldn't. I even tried to get some other crack. I tried to recruit their friends to like help me look for it. But you know, at the end of the day, I think everybody working together, you know, and yeah, like they sold it off to somebody else, and then that person, we couldn't get a hold of them. By the time we realized that that person had the phone, they were gone. The peace officers came into the transit center and like chased them all away. So again, back to square one.
Here on, guys. Apparently they discovered the phone and so much are gone.
Huh? She walked past him right here, right? Yeah, CK, but which way did you go?
the square one. Then we were out for like another hour again, looking, because they said the phone was still, it said the phone was still there, looking around, and stuff. Literally nothing, you guys. So I end up having to leave the phone alone. I'm like, call it a day. But could you believe, after a week later, I had to report all of this stuff and everything, of course. A week later, I'm just realizing that these people are now attempting to do identity fraud on my name with my ID. So they have attempted to take out a credit card. They have attempted to take out a phone. They have attempted to take out a car loan. Like, and what is the police doing? Nothing. What is these people doing as well? Nothing. I went to the phone company that they ran the credit report and everything for my name and everything, for my phone and everything. I went there and they're going to tell me that they're not able to give me any information. Mind you, you guys took my information to begin with and processed it for a credit check, but you cannot tell me right now right? You cannot tell me right now who's doing this to me. What you can actually, but you don't want to, which is weird. Because why? You're gonna miss the sale on that little phone. The credit card company is the same thing too. Went to the bank, and CIBC is gonna let me know they cannot give me the information of the criminals because it's not my home branch. Like, you guys, like, it's literally so frustrating. So they created their own email for me, which is like my last name and my middle name. And then I saw I was seeing that there was 2 profiles on there. Only one belonged to me. The second one had an address that I did not recognize and a phone number. And this guy had the nerve to turn the monitor away from me and letting me know that I need to go to my home branch. And I'm already here. Letting you know I have a police report out. And yeah, I just feel like, I don't know what's going on. Like, Canada, it's just making me depressed every single year. I live here. It's just, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every year, negative, double thumbs down every year. But who am I to say anything, right? That's honestly what I've been struggling with for the past couple months. Just every single day is something every single day I look at my credit is something I need to be calling these people. And it's like such long waits. Like, they're putting me, like, they really don't care. Like, and I like, I'm just so frustrated. I don't know what to do. And I'm like so defeated, honestly, you guys. And this seems like it's happening in a lot to people, the neighborhood, everybody in my neighborhood here has probably been a victim to theft. Like, literally my neighbor, they keep breaking into this man's house in broad daylight. The police is not doing anything, telling him leave his door open, leave your door open. They're telling you to leave your car door open for these people to come and take your belongings. It's weird. It's sick. Whoever's in charge of the justice system here, or the laws and the like, they need to be jailed themselves. Like, whoever have this justice system, they need to be in prison. That's all I'm saying, because this is crazy. You're telling me identity fraud is going on, and you cannot help me. Wonderful. How cute is that? So, yes, I am just stuck here having to just call the credit bureau every day to let them know that it was not me. And it's like, it's just so pointless having to even like call the police these days, because they ain't gonna do nothing. And that's just that, you guys. Like, I'm phoneless. I did get like new paperwork, new documents, but it feels pointless because my identity was compromised and there's more than one of me out there. So you guys really have to be careful. I I guess living in Canada, period, or just live. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is just crazy. But that's what happened. And I guess I can't let it hold me down anymore. I have to keep moving forward. But this is a little crazy. And yeah, that's my update, you guys. I'm gonna include the little clips and stuff from here of me trying to, like, get to the bottom of things with absolutely no resolution. But again, thank you so much for being patient and continue to support me. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I really, really like that. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos.